Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host Barbara here with me. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes. Aloha, Johnny.
So, what how are you feeling tonight?
Great. Every time there's a holiday, I think this is my favorite holiday because Halloween, I said that. But now Valentine's is my favorite. I am doing a special table. I'm decorating it. I'm so much in the spirit. I'm finding all of my photos of ex-loves. I'm having a great time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Hi, Richard and Dayle. Aloha. Aloha, Dayle. I love hearing your laugh.
Barbara and aloha, Richard and aloha, Johnny, and happy Valentine's Day to all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody sounds really happy today.
Yeah, I got some roses, and I got balloons, and I got chocolate-covered strawberries so far, and that kind of is fun.
Oh, it's very fun, and it makes you feel so loved, and it's pretty, and it's special, and your heart just starts warming every Valentine's Day. And even if you don't have a special, loved one, it doesn't matter. You can do what I'm doing. You can do what I'm doing, right?
Barbara,
Decorate.
I can lend you Richard for Valentine's Day.
Oh, my gosh. Well, thank you very much.
cheap.
I have plenty of the ones that are out for lend. I need one all to myself.
Oh, okay.
That's a good way to have it.
I could never tear Richard away from you, Dayle.
No, you can't. There are times I want to kill him, but other than that, it's just like you and Johnny. I just, I don't know. I have to have Richard.
Oh, that is special. It's like your soulmates, right?
I guess. I presume. What's funny is that we go swing in the pool a lot, and we have a pool out here that has like 5 pools and go swimming. So we talk when we're in the pool, and there's lots of people and all that stuff. And it's a very warm pool, about 73 degrees, so it's nice. Richard was saying that he says, I think you ought to take my COVID. I'm one of those COVID tests. And I said, what for? And he says, well, maybe I have COVID. I go, well, you had 3 shots, and I can feel your head. You don't have COVID, but we'll take your vitals, and we'll go from there. And sure enough, when I came home, his vitals are fine.
Oh, sure enough. Oh,
yeah.
But you cared for him.
Oh, yeah. I always take care.
Is Johnny happy today? You never even hear a peep.
No, I know. I'm
doing,
okay.
Johnny? Well,
I'm okay.
I mean, is there any love going on in your life?
I'm hoping to eventually meet a special person, and I think you know who that is, Barbara. But no actual love. But there's somebody that I'm interested in that I hope to meet soon. So.
Well, I think she already has a couple of boyfriends, but maybe she'll have room for another.
Is that the blonde girl?
No,
Johnny,
now you can't guess because I said that. That is too funny.
No.
Oh. What did you ask actually? I didn't hear you.
I asked if it was the blonde girl.
Oh. Okay, well, go ahead and answer, Johnny, but don't say anybody's name to him. You might embarrass them. So,
she is blonde, yes. She is blonde.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Moving right along.
Right. Quickly.
Barbara, you were going to ask me some questions about Valentine's Day and the game and all that stuff?
Oh, Valentine's Day and the game. Well,
or the game.
I was... ESP is what I really was wanting to know about. I don't know about the game. The Super Bowl? Oh, yeah, I do want to tell you about the Super Bowl. Okay, this friend of mine who's very wealthy, lives in Texas. His neighbors are the owners of the Rams, And because I just called, they said, "What are you doing for the Super Bowl?" Thinking he was just going to say, going to a sports bar, having a Super Bowl party, whatever, at home. And he tried not to tell me. And it came out that I am actually going. Yeah, you're going to the Super Bowl, and you were trying not to tell me. And he goes, "Well, maybe I can get you a ticket." Well, geez, what up? I don't even want to go now. If you were trying to not even tell me, I'd rather go do my plans, which is the tickets are actually $60, and I'm going to a little Huntington Beach place where my friend, he is a former Rams. He's a Rams alumni linebacker. He lives down here. I've known him forever. And so he got 2 tickets to go to this all-you-can-eat wonderful. You look out and you see the sailboat. They have lots of big screen TVs. And it's right here in Huntington Beach. It's like, I don't know the name of the place. I forgot the name of the little restaurant, but it's right on the marina where you see the sailboats, which I love. And it's a really great place. So $60, you can have all you can eat and drink. And he's my friend for many years. He actually was going to be Lorenzo's best man when we were going to get married, and that's how I met him. And we've always stayed friends, and he just happens to live in Huntington Beach.
Well, that's really wild and good. Richard's offered to pay for dinner, and I was going to go to the Atlantis, and that's all you can eat for $50. But there's 3,000 people showing up there, so I don't really think that's a good idea. Okay, so what do they have to offer? Are they showing the game? Oh, yeah. They have a sports bar, casino, everything. It's huge. Just huge. And then they have a buffet that's tremendous, but not at 3,000 people. I don't care, mask or no mask. I'm going to be wearing a mask, and that's the way it goes. But I wanted to tell you, I wanted to tell you this. On the Super Bowl, I am not a world predictor. I am just for a local, one-on-one. But I'm betting on, this is me, I'm betting on the Packers. Is that what it's called?
Bengals.
The
Rams and the Bengals.
Rams.
Well, I'm voting for the Rams because they're from L.A.
Good for L.A.
Yeah, second home.
You want to make a dollar bet?
Yes.
We got it. All right, that's for sure. Now, I'm
going to put all my good vibes on the game.
If there's points of 4, then I'm taking them, so they may win over the points. So we'll see.
Oh, Dayle, I could do the bet like this, but I normally wouldn't bet much. But I used to hang out with this high roller in my 20s, and we'd go to Vegas, and my favorite team back then, which probably was Richard's too, was the Huskies, the Huskies. Yeah. And every time I bet on that, I'd make like $5,000. But he was just really good at it. And even if I did lose, he wouldn't, take my money. It was kind of like that.
Well, Richard, did you like the Huskies?
Huskies?
Richard?
Well, I can talk about the Huskies. I can sum it up to you real quick. I'll sum it up. I worked at the University of Washington for 25 years, okay? And I taught photojournalism, number 2. Number 3, I got tickets at every home game. And what I did is I had about 5 or 6 tickets that would come to me. And I would give 2 tickets to 2 student photographers I knew could do the job. The other 4 I gave to people in my class that had an interest in it, so they would find out quickly that it was easier to be home watching the whole thing on TV. And all
exactly.
That.
It might even
finally,
be better.
I'll end it on this note. I went to 2 games in the 25 years I was there. And end of my report on UW Huskies. Yes. I do have a lot of stories about it.
I just wish I was in Hawaii where I could be watching the ocean and the boats and everything. So I envy you, Barbara. I really do.
Yeah.
But anyway,
like
Richard, why don't you give out the phone number? You said you had some calls.
Yes, well, the number is 516,
I know, Johnny.
and I'm not Richard.
I know.
516-531-9874. All right, so you ready for the first caller?
Again. No. Again, give out the number again. I interrupted you.
516-531-9874. This is Johnny. And I'm saying that because there are people listening right now, and they said, "Oh, which one is you?" So the fact that you said Richard might have confused me before. So just this is Johnny, and I'm going to go ahead and put the first caller through. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Area code 470. You're on the air.
Hello, hi. How are you?
Aloha. And who is this? Who is this, darling?
Oh, this is Sonia. I'm sorry. My name is Sonia.
And you're calling from where?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
What a lovely place. Is it snowing there or is it warm there?
No. We got warm weather. It's cold at night, but we've got good weather. We're happy with that.
Yeah, same here. Our weather is starting to reach almost 70 degrees, and it's warm and beautiful. And I've been getting a sun bath every day, so it's kind of nice. So, how can I help you?
Okay. I had a question that I hope you can help me with. My two sisters. It seems to me that they are kind of like in a rut, and there's some issues with them. I just wondered if you could see if there's anything I can do, or if there's anything that you can see. Is there any kind of a mental thing going on, or I just don't know. There seem to be some issues dealing with that.
Actually, I would just be friends with each sister individually. There's some jealousy going on there. Why, I don't know, but there's a whole bunch of jealousy happening. So I would just be friends with each sister and pretend like you just don't know what's going on. That's, it'll right itself eventually.
Well, let me give you a quick backstory. We were apart for 34 years. We met up again 4 years ago, and we were doing Skype talking, and my thinking was that we could get reacquainted. It's turned into not so much of a fun thing. And we recently decided to sort of cool it, so to speak. And that's why I'm trying to figure out what to do or not to do. Just leave it.
I would leave it alone and just be friends with whoever you can be friends with at this point, because they don't want anybody else interfering at this point. I mean, they have their own issues, and whatever those issues are, they just have them, and they're not being very nice about the whole thing. So I would just I would go your way and let it go.
Question: Are there any mental issues going on with one of them?
I would have to see pictures of each one of them. I don't know.
Oh, okay, got you. No worries. Okay. All right.
But you have a happy Valentine's Day, okay?
Okay, thanks. You too. I've listened to y'all talk. You all should be having some fun. Thank you.
We sure are.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Richard. Here we go again. John, what's the next one?
502 area code. You were on the air.
Hello.
Hi, who's that?
It's Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. And where are you calling from?
Kentucky.
My Lord. Okay, you are out there. How can I help you?
I'd like to have a message from my mom.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I'd like to receive a message from my mom.
You mean she's passed?
Yes.
And you're asking me to give you a message from your mom.
Please.
Okay. If she comes through, I would be very glad to. Who wore costume jewelry or jewelry all the time? Was that her?
Yeah.
Was there pearls involved? Because I see pearls.
Yeah, she had pearls. Mhm.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
And she's okay. There's no problems with her except for the way she died, but there's no problems. She had a heart of gold, and she missed you a lot, especially on Valentine's Day. And there's a lot going on with her with other relatives. So she's trying to gather people together and get them all going and, make as much as she can of the situation. That's what I get.
You mean the relatives that are still here?
No, the relatives that have passed on.
Oh. She passed away yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I am terribly sorry. What did she pass away from?
Dementia. She
Oh,
had,
boy.
she had dementia. She had dementia for 10 years.
How old was she?
87.
So remember I said it's about the way she died, and which was very weird. 87 is a good time,
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to give her blessings, say your prayers, and she does love you very much, so just let it be, okay?
Okay.
She's
All right,
in her
thank
full
you.
faculties. She's in her full faculties. Once they do pass, they go back to being in, the way they were.
That's good because she got bedridden Monday and it went, she passed
Yeah, that
away
happened.
Thursday. Yeah, so
That happened, sweetie. But God bless and say some prayers, and she'll be fine at this point. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, darling. Okay, Barbara. What's going on, John?
Yeah.
Okay. You want another caller?
No. Let me recover from this one. I feel for the lady. I feel very bad for her, and especially just before Valentine's Day to have that happen. It's kind of rough.
I know.
What do you think, Barbara? What do you think?
I thought it was very intense, and from the start I just hear the pain coming from her heart through her voice. It was very apparent.
Yes, very much so. And I'm surprised she called like the very next day to call us. I mean, that was pretty.
That's what was intense.
Was very intense, and I wish her all the love, and I wish her everything in the whole world.
Me too. And the thing about her calling the day after, I was thinking she really knew what she needed to do. She needed to go to another realm. She needed to get answers. She needed to get in touch. So that's really good that she was so in touch with herself to know enough to seek you out, seek us out, and call. Good for her.
Yes.
She's going to be okay.
Yes.
She's strong.
Well, I'm not, but she is. I take this to heart too. I
know.
I feel her pain, and that's the way it goes.
Oh, she's feeling it. You're feeling it.
Yeah. Let's go with another caller then, Johnny.
All right, area code 818. You're on the air.
Hello. Hi, my name is Essie. I wanted to give my condolences for the last person that was on the air.
How sweet of you.
Yes.
You are a very sweet person.
Thank you for, I'm grateful to be on air today, and thank you for taking your time to answer questions. So I just recently received a reading, and it felt like just recently that it was like a dark cloud, lots of negative energies, but the reading did not reveal to me the sources of the negative energies. And so I'm a person that's a light worker, and so I work with a lot of energy by playing different instruments and to help support people. And so one of my things is to make sure that I'm holding on to my power. And so I just wanted to my question is, what are those negative entities or forces, and where are they deriving from?
I will tell you this much. I do not deal with anything of negative energies. I put up a mirror, and I refuse to deal with any of that. And I put the mirror up, and I let it go back to the sender. I refuse to deal with that. I only deal with positive and trying to help people on a positive level. I don't believe in the devil. I don't believe in any of those negative things. I just want it to go away, and that's the way I am.
I like that. I like the mirror. That's something that I can possibly use.
That works. That takes a huge, good-sized mirror and just say words, go back to the sender, go back to the sender, go back to the sender. Anybody wishing me evil, anybody wishing me harm will go back to the sender. And that's what I do. And face the mirror out toward the light.
I definitely, whenever, as far as like back to the center, I do like to include love, because love helps to support all things. So I definitely take those things into consideration. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Hey, Barbie.
Thank you.
Barbie.
Yes.
No,
I think that. I agree. I mean, but without love, love is, I feel like without that, do you really have anything?
Say that again.
Without love, what do you have? You have to have love in the equation to make everything work.
Right. The negative energy, most of the time it's a bunch of bull, and I just kind of like throw it back to whoever sent it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. It is not true. Anyway, Johnny, do we have anything more, or what's going on?
You sure do. Area code 716, you're on the air.
Okay, Johnny, please do me a favor and give out your phone number first.
I'm sorry. 516-531-9874 for a free reading. 716, yes. Are you there?
And then you have to do On the Air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
On the Air with Psychic Dayle Schear. Are you there, 716?
I am, yes.
Okay, good.
Hi, who's that?
Hi, my name is Jennifer. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Jennifer, what do you have to do with, entertainers or entertainment around you? What does that have to do with anything?
Ooh, entertainment?
Yeah, or entertainers.
Entertainers. I'm working with a business coach right now who was in the entertainment industry.
I see, okay. And what do you plan on doing with that person?
She's helping me create just like work, like up-leveling my business systems, and we're creating like new, updating my website and email broadcasts and things like that. She's helping me with that.
Yeah, I also see you broadcasting things on your email in the future, and I see it to be like little podcasts or shows or videos.
Yes, that's exactly what we were talking about today.
Well, I'm tuned into your conversation.
Oh, good.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be good. And I would suggest that you put a few ads on local television, which is cheap, and let people know what your email is or whatever you're doing for your video.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
10-second commercials. on certain shows that you feel that would be apropos for this?
Just short ones to get the word out.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I like
Yeah.
it.
How can I help you?
Good. That sounds great.
How can I help you?
Thanks.
Or was that it?
I mean, I think, I think maybe, we're actually getting ready to make a move. We're moving back to home tomorrow. We're going back to Buffalo, New York. I just wondered if you see anything that is going to be the next move that we make after that.
That's hard to do, but why do you keep moving? Because it's cold up there.
It is cold. It's home. It's where our family is. But we, my husband just works, for a few months at a time, different places. So, and we're trying to get the next one figured out, but it's not showing up yet. So I just wondered if you saw anything for that.
Not anything. I probably would need to talk to him because by you, I'm not really seeing anyone. I just see you in Buffalo for a while, so it's going to happen for a much longer time than you think.
Oh boy. Okay. No sunny springtime for us.
Does he ever get to go to Hawaii?
Well, he wants to. That's ideally his dream, is to be able to work out there for a few months, but not yet.
What type of work does he do, sweetie?
He's a physician assistant, so he travels for work.
Well, let me tell you, they need physician assistants like crazy in Honolulu. So Oahu, so check into that.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll tell him to do that.
Except for the cost of living is very high. I don't know. It's really high. I mean, the one bedroom is $1,500 to $2,500, and gas is $5 or $6, and it's that's something you have to consider. And there's a lot of traffic on the freeway, but other than that, they have many hospitals that are looking for people like crazy that would fit your husband's needs.
Okay. All right. We'll check into that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All righty. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling. That was amazing, Bill. I was going to talk about that last caller.
Okay.
Which one?
That one. I just thought it was amazing. You started talking to her like you knew her. She didn't even ask a question, and you're asking her about this business, and lo and behold, that was her life. And then it was just with such ease. And then the last part of something about, so he wants to, why don't you move to Hawaii? And that was like what he was thinking of doing. I mean, there's so many places to live in the world. I thought that was pretty hitting the nail on the head there. That's all I was saying, Johnny. But he wants to rush to the next thing. I mean, I'd like to acknowledge your wisdom, your talent, your gift. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you.
What I was going to say is that that was a friend of mine, and I just wanted to know if you recognized her, Barbara.
No, I did not. What was her name?
Interviewed her last night.
Oh, Jennifer? No, I did not know that was Jennifer. No, I did not know, Johnny. That's awesome. Oh, that's funny. I'm glad she called. Yeah. Cool. That was really good. I love that show last night too. She's Jennifer. We interviewed her. Hold on. Just a minute, please. She is an expert she's a life coach on people who have lost their pregnancy. So it was a pretty intense hour, and I liked her. So, so it was a good show last night, everybody. You can find that and this show on our Life, Laughter, Happiness YouTube channel. Okay, go ahead, Dayle.
You know what's weird?
Sorry about that.
You know what's weird, though, on that, that's one job. I'm considered a life coach as well. I mean, because I help people. But the whole thing is very hard for me to do what that young lady does and helping people through the loss of a child or losing a child, that would probably kill me. It's as bad as losing a puppy or a dog, to me. I mean, that makes me cry. So I give her a lot of credit. Okay.
Me too.
Okay, Johnny, is there anything else, or what are we doing?
We sure do. Area code 559. You were on the air.
Hi, this is Marissa. Thank you for taking my call.
Yes, he does this all the time. You're on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Hi, this is Marissa. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you, Marissa. How can I help you?
I just got hired, and I start working on the 28th, and I feel very blessed that they hired me. However, I have some learning difficulties, especially with like an auditory deal. Like when I'm on the phone, it's hard for me to take notes and phone calls and such. And this job entitled has me doing this kind of stuff. I'm going to be working with the community and working with kids and so forth.
Okay.
So my question is, am I going to be
Let me say
successful?
something.
Oh, sorry.
Give you the reading. Hello. Are you there?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay, stop talking. All I want to say is, are you hearing me right now?
Yes, I am.
I am dyslexic. I have ADD.
Yes, I do too.
I have written 5 books.
Amen.
And that is with just somebody to go over my spelling and all. I write things backwards. You should have no fear whatsoever. Stop putting it in your head that you have all these things wrong with you. Just slow down, go real slow, and you will get it. Is that correct, Richard? Isn't that the way you feel too?
Yes.
Awesome.
Sit back. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Sit back. Relax, and it'll all go well. And remember, you're starting a new job, so they're not expecting you to be super perfect at the start, okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, you can do it.
Thank you,
how
ma'am.
you feel, though. I can hardly hear
miracles
people or see people.
Barb, Richard and I have a lot of the same problems, as far as things are concerned. But, I mean, I am definitely dyslexic. If I need something read, I ask Richard to read it for me because my brain doesn't comprehend it sometimes. I mean, unlike you, I can look at a room filled with clothes and just stare at it for 5 hours trying to figure out what to do with it.
Right.
True.
Okay, I'm not alone. Wow. But see, that is so funny, though, that we're talking about that, like how we are the same as another. Because sometimes that's all these callers need is to talk it out and realize they're not alone. Other people have this issue, and you can do it. A little pat on the back, a little encouragement, it really goes a long way.
Well, in writing my book, and let me put this to you, Barbie, in writing my books, I would write a lot of sentences backwards. And I had an editor who I hired who was a school teacher, and she would say, "You wrote this backwards." And she would fix it for me.
Did they know what it was back then?
For her, I wouldn't get anywhere, but I'm just saying that, in the books I have written, it was rough at first. But, you get through it, and you think it sounds great, but then you realize, something's not right here.
The brain is really an intricate thing. But did the teacher know back then, while you were going to school, what you had?
No.
Dyslexia, right? Dyslexia.
That is correct. Yes. I would look at words. I have this with time. Looking at a clock, I have a hard time telling time because of that same problem. I look at it right now, it's 25 to 6, but sometimes I'll look at it, and it's just like I'm having a hard time.
20 after.
Huh?
Oh, so it's opposite. So you're thinking it's 20 after. My brain has done that before, but I thought, wow, what a real glitch that was. But to have to deal with that kind of on a daily basis would be very difficult, I would imagine. But it seems like you've overcome it pretty well.
Not really. I still have a lot of the same problems, but at the same time, when I do my readings, they come out very clear. And I don't know why, but they come out very, very clear.
Same thing with me, though, about the phone. I don't like phone calls. I have a lot of anxiety. I have to think about it first. I have to, go over what I'm going to say, sometimes write the outline. And then after the phone call, I have to critique myself for a few hours. This is a thing because I have researched it thoroughly. I am not alone on this, thank God. But this is an introvert. But also you could be both. And I really do think I'm an ambivert and an introvert because how could I do all the other things I've done? Just being out, in front of large groups of people.
I have a solution to your problem, something that has worked on me. Hypnotherapy.
Okay. Yes, I would love that.
That works, and it works very well. I used to be very scared to drive the LA freeways. I wouldn't get on them. I mean, I was just like, freeze. I wouldn't go up an escalator or an elevator or something and, all those things. And I went to a hypnotherapist in Hawaii, and it was called the Great Alonzo Di Mello. He was wonderful. And he broke me of all those habits within 2 or 3 times. And I'm driving the freeways, and I go up and down, and I'm fine.
Okay, I'm going to do that because I'm having the same thing as you to where, look at me. Every day, pretty much, I am doing this show on my phone. I make a phone call to connect. That is a phone call. I'm talking the whole way through, not even worrying about not doing well, feeling completely at ease, and hosting a show. So, hello, why then can I not make a simple phone call without immense anxiety? And the same thing with you where, when you do your readings, it just flows so easily, and other things, it doesn't. So thank you, Dayle. Thank God you finally really, really told me this. We've had therapists on the show trying to help me with this.
It works for me tremendously, and you can look it up or just have a doctor recommend a hypnotherapist. But all I can tell you is it works. It really works.
Well, could you tell us one example of something they may have you do? Is it an exercise, a test when you get to the doctor?
Okay, I can tell you what they do exactly is, say they count from 100 to 0, and say you're getting sleepier and sleepier and sleepier until you finally fall out. And once you fall out, you're in a very light state. Very light state. You know what's going on, but you're in a light state, and they give you things to work on. You're not going to be frightened of the phone anymore if it rings or if you have to make a phone call. They'll tell you this over and over again, and then they'll bring you back up and out and, and say everything is fine and you're wide awake and everything's good.
Okay, so it's basically like you are being hypnotized, which my uncle did that for trying to quit smoking, and it worked. And he was like a tavern person, nonstop in retirement, just smoking nonstop, and it worked the first time. Why didn't I think of this before? Maybe I just thought, I'm living with it. It's just a thing, I'll do all of them together tomorrow, whatever. And I just don't return phone calls. And you know what? That is bad for business. I don't call people, and I could be probably 20 times more successful if I could get over this, really. It's because it's gotten progressively worse.
I see that. It's easier when I text you than you text me back.
Right away, right?
Yeah, right away. So you just go find a hypnotherapist after Monday and, and see what you can do. It's not very expensive, and it's good.
All right.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Are we ready for another call? Okay.
Providing
Sure.
about your phone
Area
number.
code 516-531-9874. Area code 504. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
We got it right. Yay.
Yay. Hi, caller.
Hello. Huh?
Laura. Who's this?
Can you, Debbie?
Debbie, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Metairie.
Where?
Oh, it's in the South, Louisiana.
I thought you said you were calling from Italy. I go, what?
No, my God. Maybe one day.
We have had some calls from London. Very strange, but we have. How can I help you?
I was wondering, I am in between jobs, and I don't know, I'm ready to start either something new or something I used to do, and I'm just kind of in that in-between space, and I'm just wondering if you could give me a message. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I thought it'd be fun.
I hope so. But what did you used to do?
I used to be in television. I used to be in cosmetics, fragrance sales, and I just kind of went from one to the other, you know, and then I'm like, maybe I should do something totally different now.
Okay. I definitely see you doing television again. I do see you on one of the shows, you know, that would be like, I can't explain, you know, like a 90-day thing or, you know, franchise where you would do stuff like that. It feels like you need to go out and promote it somehow, some way. And you can find a way to do that.
Okay.
And I see you definitely doing television somehow, some way. And I also see you doing lecture, workshops, and seminars.
What kind of workshops?
Lecture, workshops, and seminars. Teaching people how to get people in the business of somehow, some way.
Wow. Because I always thought about doing something spirituality based on that, but I don't know.
You can do lecture, workshop, seminar, spiritual based. I do that all the time.
Wow, golly, that sounds really great. The thing with the mandates all, you know, really bother me because in the creative field they really clamp down on that, you know.
I don't understand. I'm sorry. You have to re-say that again.
I live in an area where they're really strict on mandates.
What is mandate?
For the virus.
Oh, okay.
The pandemic. And
what area is that?
New Orleans.
Hmm?
Like anything you work on, they test you like every 3 days, and I don't really want something shoved up my nose that much.
Where is this? Where is this?
In New Orleans, everything you have to be tested 3 days. We're behind the times, I guess, because some people are lightening up, and the mayor is not that way here. I mean, I'm hoping it'll get better.
Okay, question that I have for you is, oh gosh, did you get your shots?
No.
Well, that's why you're being tested.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
yeah.
disagree with it whatsoever. The people that have gotten their shots, they have saved the lives of a lot of people, and 900,000 people have died. Huh?
I can't get it. I cannot get it.
Why?
I can't get it because of my immune system. I've had reactions from them in the past.
Okay, I understand that. Then you'll just have, and I totally understand that, then you just have to live with the fact that they're going to test you every so many days. But that's only a temporary situation, like in Nevada right now. they've taken the masks off and da-da-da. I'll still wear it, but they've taken it off. And, hey, it's getting better and better, and you'll just have to wait for that to happen or move somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, no, I wear the mask. I do wear the mask.
Mm-hmm.
What about moving somewhere else?
I know. That's probably coming.
Well, Nevada's a great place to live, and it's everything is pretty wide open here.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. I'm hoping things just get better and better.
There's very few cases of COVID, so it's all good. But I still wear my mask because I don't want to get the flu, and I don't want to get a cold, and I don't want to be able to be asymptomatic and give something to somebody. And I have a gentleman here that's 93 years old, and I don't want to give anything to him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, but you're going to be okay. Hang in there, and there is a move for you in the near future, okay?
Oh, great. Even before this, my friend had a party. This was way before. This was like the year before COVID. She had an elderly father who was about, I want to say he's like 97. And she requested, she was pretty smart. She said she had a holiday party, and she said she didn't want anybody to come with a cold. Because she was ahead of us, okay? This was way before the pandemic. And sure enough, somebody came with a cold, and he got very ill. So I never thought about stuff like that before this. Now, we've learned to be really careful and stuff for other people.
No, but it's a fact. It's a fact. If you're 97, and I would not allow anybody in here with a cold or any kind of virus, so it's just, I wouldn't do it. But even before the COVID hit, that's something that's on your mind because you don't want your relative getting sick. That's what it's all about.
I'll be honest, because I just didn't think, I didn't know that they were that vulnerable. But that has showed me, that, that's an ongoing way of life to be considerate of that, which I'm just being honest. I didn't think about it. One, that I didn't care. I just didn't think about things like that.
Yeah, well, when you live with someone that's older, you do think about it. When you don't, you don't.
Now I do.
But it's that simple. But I'm being honest with you. I would not, it's a rough thing. I just wouldn't want him around anyone that has any sort of sickness of any sort.
Very compassionate. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, you have a good day now.
You too. Bye.
And Johnny, can we give my phone number out, please?
Sure. 808-372-1816.
Yeah, for private consultation. And that's private.
Would you like to maybe do one more caller? We have, do you want to do one more caller?
Yeah, I will in a moment, but I want to say to Barbie one thing. Barb, what do you think?
Yes. Oh, what I think is, while you were talking to that very nice caller, which I enjoyed so much, the last caller, I was eating a heart chocolate and just unwrapped a rose lollipop. And I'm enjoying it.
Well, I have chocolate strawberries. I have chocolate strawberries.
Oh, you got so many. You received so many gifts already early, Dayle. You are so loved. Tell us what you got. Chocolate?
Well, I got chocolate-covered strawberries from Costco. I got flower arrangements, red and white, from Costco. I got something really special, but I don't know what it is. It was been shown on TV from Hallmark, and there are two little hearts that stick to each other. It's so cute. I got that.
Like a magnet?
And that was it. So far, we're going to go out to dinner, and we'll make a pizza and watch the game.
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
But I wish I were you. I wish I was watching the boats.
Well, that's for the Super Bowl. Valentine's Day's the next day. And Dayle, what should I do? You know, many, many years, if I don't have a Valentine, I just stay home. One time I went out with girlfriends and I thought, ew, I don't like it. I feel desperate. I'm not out here to, like, try to find a man, right, on Valentine's Day. It really didn't feel right. So I usually just stay home. And this time I thought, well, why not make my home a wonderful Valentine's Day place? Maybe my daughter would like to bring her boyfriend in and I could give them a special sparkling champagne glass of, you know, non-alcoholic champagne. And yes, and I'm designing it, you guys, and I'm going to record myself doing that probably tonight all through the weekend. And I thought, why not? I got a new couch. I got a new beautiful, huge, mid-century style, which is the big square. I'm very modern now. I used to be traditional, but, you know, Ralph Lauren, everything. But now I'm very modern.
I like
you
modern.
Do? So you're modern too?
And yeah,
so
modern
I
as well.
Remember I told you about the couch and the chair at Savers for $25 each.
That's crazy.
I looked it up, exactly, brand new. And this one's like brand new. Over $600 for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And the chair too.
Great. Well, I'm glad you're having fun.
It's a thrifty apartment, you guys, and I think that is so cool. I'm very proud of it. You know, why go pay $1,000 when you can go over to Savers and get high quality stuff at the thrift store, which is fun. I mean, I go and put my good vibes out, and I swear, Dayle, Richard, and Johnny, I swear to God, I manifest every single thing, and it's literally right there. And most of it is right next to the dumpster.
Send me some pictures. I can't wait. But anyway, we have a call waiting, right, Johnny?
We do?
No. Actually, we have two waiting. But I'm going to go ahead and 314, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. My name is, can you hear me right now? Because I have the laundry. I can take that off. I'll take it off. 1 second. I'm so sorry. Pausing that. Hi, my name is Martha. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. And where are you calling from, Martha?
Florida.
Right. That's such a distinguished older name, Martha. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Are you aware of that?
I'm Martha the 4th, so my daughter will be the 5th.
Oh, wow. Okay. How can I help you? And then, by the way, I do see you traveling. I don't know where you're going, but I see you traveling. Where are you going to?
I believe it. I don't know. I feel like my future's so up in the air right now. My question is in regards to my career. I just started working at a job. And I was seeing, do you see it permanent or do you see changes?
Okay. What type of work is it, please?
It is fashion, retail.
Retail fashion. Okay. Like at a Macy's or something like that?
Yeah, like Christian Dior.
Oh, top of the line, right? I see that definitely permanent if you want it to be. But there's other ones that, besides Christian Dior, there's other ones, Gucci, there's other ones that you could get involved in. I do know from a friend that the Ala Moana shopping center in Honolulu, she used to make $3,000-4,000 a month just selling, you know, a lot of the stuff. So if you feel it's conducive and if you feel it's all right, then go for it. No problem.
Yeah. Like I used to work at Saks Fifth Avenue, and then I was furloughed after COVID. And 2 years I didn't have a job, and I studied paralegal. And then Christian Dior called me when I was applying for paralegal, and I was like, I just wanted to go back to fashion.
Well, I don't blame you. I mean, you know, on the paralegal, it gets so boring. But I mean, you know, the going back to fashion is fabulous, and Christian Dior is a wonderful name. But are people actually going into the store, or are they buying online?
It's both. I understand that. You have to clientele. I understand. Especially we're a seasonal place where I live in Florida. So I understand that whole ball game with that.
Okay. What's a seasonal place in Florida?
Where do I live? Naples.
Okay, I know where that is. All right. I see you having no problem whatsoever. In fact, I see things picking up, and it's going to be great. So just hang in there and do the best you can.
That's great. And since it was a short call, can you comment on my love life if you see anything?
Well, we have very little time on that, but I will say a little bit. But if you want, you can call me for a private consultation at 808-372-1816. Yours would be involved. It's not a simple thing. You've had relationships before, and you're real picky, and there's, a lot of things going on. But I also see a new man coming into your life, and he's light-haired and tall and very wealthy. So I'll leave it at that.
That's
at the
awesome.
moment.
Thank you. Great reading. You all have a wonderful night.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nice
the next one, Johnny.
Thank you for calling.
Oh, the next one, area code 651. You're on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Yes. And who is it?
Hi, this is Christiana.
Beautiful name, Christiana. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Minnesota.
Wow. Okay. And how can I help you?
I was just wondering if you see things getting better for me at work. It's a new job.
No, not really. There's a million jobs out there. If I were you, I would change if you could. They do not treat you what you're worth. They don't treat you very nice. And sometimes you go home with your head down. So if that be the case, there's a million jobs out there. If you want something, you can work at home or you can work in the workplace. It doesn't matter. I just feel you deserve better than what you're getting.
Okay. Thank
Does
you.
that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So don't feel bad, honey. It's all right. I mean, there's a million jobs and, you can find something. What type of work do you do?
I work in a fine jewelry counter.
Oh, God, there's so many of those. I mean, there's so many, places that you can work at with fine jewelry and get a commission and be fine. So don't let them put you down. You're doing the best you can. They're just stressed out because they're not making the money that they're making. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good one. Okay, Johnny.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and give the number out one last time, or did you want to go to another caller?
No, we're going to wait till next time.
Okay.
The
show's almost over.
Show is over.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello. You got to get a of your microphone.
We got to get ready. We got to get ready for our Valentine's Day. And Barbara, you got to send me picture on top of picture of all the boats and the place and the food and everything.
And I got all this new furniture with you guys in mind. You, Dayle, you, Johnny, and Richard to come visit me. I want you to have a nice, plush, beautiful. It's like brand new.
Well, if we can ever get in the car and make our way down to L.A., it would, be wonderful. I don't. What's the prospects down there as far as the COVID is concerned?
It's very different than Los Angeles, where I am, an hour down south. Beautiful Huntington Beach. You don't even have to wear your mask. There might be a mandate. There might not. I mean, we have a surfer kind of mentality. Nobody's around.
Mm-hmm.
I always wear mine, but I just go in somewhere and there's nobody there. There's no lines. There's no traffic. I just really like living down here. It's a complete different life than Los Angeles. So everybody, I don't live in LA anymore. I did that for 25 years. I chose to come down here for a cool life. And you just walk around my little streets and you smell the best barbecue food, the best weather in the world here. Yes, and they're redoing our pool, Dayle and Richard, and you love swimming, and they are making it amazing.
Richard, we got to go down there. But what about L.A.? How bad is L.A.?
It's just not the same. Well, okay, I always lived in Beverly Hills, but if you're talking about Hollywood area or West L.A., like what area was your favorite? Santa Monica? Like where did you hang out?
Studio City.
Okay.
Encino.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know because I never was a Valley girl. I go out there once in a while for jobs, this and that, rarely just over the hill for all the studios.
Well, I'll look it up.
Dale, I don't know those areas very well.
I'll look it up. But anyway, we wish you a lot of love. Send me a whole bunch of pictures and of your furniture and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And just send it to my phone. And also, thank you. Thank you all. And I wish a great Valentine's Day for everyone.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, Barbara.
Yes. Wait, hold on, everybody, because that just made me continue on my Zoom. Zoom. I have been on one of these, like it's a red carpet Zoom that's flying in the air from you, Dayle, that I have felt within my belly. And I'm not kidding. And you know I never say stuff like this. But when you told me that I was going to have success, like a couple weeks ago or last week, I just felt like let's run with that because you've been right about every other thing that's going on in my life. When you said that I was going to hit that whatever out of the park, and I did when I traveled, I mean, everything, you are correct. So I thought gave me a lot of encouragement. I'm going to go for it now because I know it's not going to be a waste of time. I'm not going to be disappointed. And I'm just telling you, I have chills all over because you really do encourage people. You really help people, but they also have to be in tune to be able to take it in, you know. And so everybody work on yourself. Go to DayleSchear.com, find out more information, get her books directly from Dayle. She's offering to actually autograph them personally to you if you do order them directly from her, from DayleSchear.com. And you can also book your own private reading. Maybe you're shy. So call her this week. Her direct number is 808-372-1816. Psychic Dayle Schear.
It's spelled DAYLESCHEAR. Okay?
That's right. Okay.
And a big aloha to everybody. I wish I were in Hawaii right now for Valentine's Day, but that's
me
okay.
too. Hawaii is awesome, but we will be someday. Aloha, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Follow us and subscribe on our YouTube channel, Life, Laughter,
Aloha.
Happiness. Aloha.
Aloha.
Good night, everybody.